You're looking live at the U.S. Capitol, where Congress is officially back in session, and the big item on the agenda is the SAVEAct. That bill is to stop undocumented immigrants from voting. We should note, too, it is already illegal for them to vote. But House Speaker Mike Johnson under pressure to get the act signed into law or possibly face a government shutdown. NewsNation's Tom Dempsey joins us live from D.C. this morning. Tom, break this all down for us. What exactly is at stake here?
Hey, good morning, Markie. Yeah, here at the Capitol this morning, Congress gets back to work after its summer recess, but some Republicans really want to see lawmakers take action on this bill that would make it tougher for non-U.S. citizens to register to vote in federal elections. Representative Chip Roy, who's a Republican in Texas, first proposed this bill. It's called the SAVEAct, and with the border being one of the defining issues of the 2024 race, this bill would require proof of citizenship before registering to vote in a federal election. Supporters of this say not enough safeguards are in place to ensure only citizens can vote. Earlier this year, the SAVEAct passed in the House with 5 Democrats voting in favor of it, but it likely faces very steep odds of passing in the Senate with Democrats in the majority there. But this all comes as lawmakers will debate over government funding this month, and some Republicans want to see the SAVEAct tacked on to the ultimate funding measure, despite many Democrats likely opposing that strategy.
In a sane world, the SAVEAct would be non-controversial. It essentially is a national voter ID, and I would think both parties and everybody would be interested in protecting the integrity of the ballot and making sure that people only legally qualified to vote do so. But it's become a partisan issue, which is amazing to me, and but I don't think there's going to be a shutdown.
Markie, like you said earlier, it's already illegal for non-U.S. citizens to vote in federal elections. But kind of adding on to the pressure for Republicans right now, former President Donald Trump, in the heat of this 2024 race, has called on lawmakers to pass the SAVEAct. So we could see some sort of a vote either later this week or later this month, Markie.
Yeah, I imagine we'll hear more about this tomorrow night. Tom, thank you so much. And thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.